Hey, how's it going? Just going to do a small piece today. Just a piece of golden wattle I found on my walk today. Just going to trim it up on the bandsaw a little bit and try to flatten it up a little bit. Sorry about that. I had there's a strange man out the front lurking around, so I was out there sussing him out.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hello, mate.
Sorry. He looks like he's going around everyone's Wi-Fi, trying to hook up to Wi-Fi or something. It's kind of quite weird, to be honest. And then over next to me, we've got one bedroom. What? Can't you hear me, Blair?
I can hear you just fine.
Yeah.
Sorry, Blair.
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's a tech issue on your side, Blair, mate. Sorry.
That's you.
I'll put it in the YouTube chat for him.
Yeah. He left. Don't worry about it. Justin, he left.
Okay, I'll still type it anyway.
Yeah, so anyway, I started the live. How you going, Effie? Yeah, yeah, I know it works fine. It was just him having problems.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. I was going. I went live and I put the flowers there because I was doing something else, and then Amber comes out and says someone weird's hanging around out the front. So that's where I was when you guys came in, and
No, fair enough.
so
That's no good.
I got a small piece of golden wattle.
Yeah.
Where you been, Effie? Been on holidays. Right. I'll move the flowers one day, maybe. How you going, Blair?
Oh, he's back. He's back. He's bad. We're black. I'm mad.
See this piece here?
Yeah.
That's golden wattle. It's just
Okay.
very young, very, very young, but distinctive bark. And they chopped down a shitload of it.
It's you.
Yeah.
Sorry. I can hear him just fine.
Huh? Might be restart time. Yeah. Yes. If we're all running Windows, then yes.
No, that's not Jay. Macs have problems, mate. Don't worry.
Yeah, they have problems because they're not Windows.
How's my sound, man? Is it all right?
Yeah.
Cool. I've got the desktop speaker set up top there. I've got a microphone just hanging in front of me.
Yeah.
No more headsets, mate. Beautiful.
Oh, it makes a difference, hey?
Oh, just huge.
I couldn't do headsets. They annoyed me having the all the headgear that you need on to protect yourself, you know.
I do.
Yeah.
Where are we? Just spin that down a little. Put it back. Playing with different settings. I'll get the system right eventually.
Yeah. So I resined in there.
Okay.
I can't really tip it up for too long because I've just finished. I've just put a clear Gorilla Glue over the bottom to coat the bottom. See the bit of a shine on it there?
Yeah.
That's the Gorilla Glue I've just put on there. I've only done that like 10 minutes ago. So.
Oh, so it hasn't had a chance to dry yet.
No, but I put the 5-minute epoxy on last night, and that's nice and cured now.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't gonna, but the whole bloody thing was punky. The only part of it that's not punky is the actual outside of it. It's quite odd. What do you got on the lathe today?
Oh, we just be doing more homework.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, good. Yep.
More of the same.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna mute myself, and I'm gonna use my bandsaw for a second.
Okie doke. Oops.
Get a better view that way for some reason.
What is going on? Oh, I know what's going on. You idiot. Keep moving cameras and not realizing that everything's fine. Here we go. That's better. Oh, so let's have a look at this YouTube chat. See who's up and what's going on. G'day, Effie. So what have you been doing, Effie? That you've been missing us all?
Sorry, dude. I had the bandsaw on. I didn't hear.
No, you're all right. I'm just asking Effie where she's been and what she's been up to.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'll be your designated earwig for the day, mate. You don't need to worry about the chat. I'll pay attention. You got dropped for some reason. Is that dropped as in dropped by YouTube or kicked off the channel? Or just haven't been getting notifications that when we're going live, maybe?
Hey Jay, how you going? Justin.
Mate.
How you going?
I'm going good.
Hey.
How's your sound going?
Yeah, my computer was just going wonky, so I had to reboot.
I thought so.
Yeah, happens to the best of us. Wonky.
Wonky.
It's a little bit drunk.
He's been listening to the Australians for too long, using words like wonky.
That's all right. Yeah, those are really pretty, Jay. I saw those earlier. What are they?
Yeah. They're Australian tree. I couldn't tell you, to be honest.
That?
I seen them flower, and I thought, I'm going to grab some of them on the way back home from my walk today.
It is nice. If Sharon was home, I'd ask her. She'd be able to tell you what it is.
Yeah, it's it smells very sweet in pollen. It's nice.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going back to my bandsaw again.
No worries, mate.
Justin, what are you working on?
This is just more homework, buddy. More homework. I'm super boring now. Basically, all I'm doing is practicing my skew, practicing my spindle work.
No, that's brilliant, mate. I mean, that is an awesome thing to do.
Well, it's a difficult skill set. You don't realize.
Well, true, and honestly, the skew is my favorite.
Yeah.
I can do more things with the skew other than hollow out a bowl, but really, I can hollow out a bowl. It's not fun, but I can.
Yeah, I can't imagine it would be. What it is, I'll switch to the overhead. So I've got these, which are the basic shapes for a project that I'll be making for my wife.
Nice.
And so Robbo, when I was up at Robbo's place last, I drew these up, and he actually formed these up for me as templates. This one and this one. It took him about 10 seconds.
Right.
But I basically have to practice these now, practice them until I get it right. And they'll form, like they go together, and it'll be part of a big, long project.
Just so long as you don't make her mad and she hits you with it.
Well, I'll grab the finished product, and you'll see why that's so funny.
Oh my!
Because that's going to be a full-length project.
Really? What's it going to be?
It's going to be a ladder for her quilting.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, stay. Anyway, yeah. When she loves to make quilts and stuff, and so she'll just hang them over the ladder there, and she said, "Oh, can you make me something really nice?" I said, "Oh, I can make you something nice, no worries, And I thought, good opportunity just to play with the lathe as well and learn some skills and all that. So now,
one of these days when she's home and in the shop, I'll have to show you some of the stuff that my wife has made.
Yeah.
She doesn't really enjoy it, but her and her mom will get together, and cousins and all of that, and they will do these just beautiful blankets. And
Yeah, nice. I love it, man. I love making stuff. I love it that like at a night time, Sharon and I will just sit in the lounge room watching the Idiot Box, and she'll just quilt. She'll just,
yeah, doing like little squares and pinwheels and all of that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin,
Yeah, mate.
that's what my live page is for. Get her on there. Go live. Come on. I'm serious. That's for all makers. It's not just for woodworkers. It's for if someone wants to knit on there, go for it. Knock yourself out. I'm sure there'd be people that would watch and chat along.
We look like a couple off Gogglebox or something like that. I'll be just sitting there watching TV, talking crap on the thing, and Sharon will be there, just stitching away and doing a thing.
Yeah, I don't watch that show, but yeah, all right, yeah.
I've never seen it, but I've seen the ads for it, and it just looks crazy. Looks crazy. All right. So again, this is a new test set up for sound and all that sort of jazz too. So I want you guys to just sing out straight away if anything goes ugly.
La la la. Is that better? Like
That's
that?
it. Yeah. So, Justin, turn it off! Bloody hell!
Yeah, that's it. No, that worked pretty good actually. Didn't distort at all.
Now, Effie says she got dropped for some reason. Couldn't remember where you and Steve told me the name today, and wasn't subscribed. Went today.
Oh. So
that's why she's been missing us. She's for some reason the subscription must have dropped off the account.
Oh yeah. It does that a lot. I look on my channel and it's there. It's right in your face. You can't miss it. But every now and then two will drop off, and then the next day three will be added, and then one will drop off. It does that all the time. I don't know if that's actually like an AI or something doing that. An algorithm or something. But who knows? Honestly, who cares?
What's funny, Jay, is there will be times that you send me like a notice that you're going live and all that kind of stuff, and I don't get it. I actually have to go on Facebook or look on YouTube to see if you're live.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's not the first time I've heard people mention that Messenger is dicking them around a little bit.
Right. Hey, Justin, sorry to interrupt. What did you end up doing with that bowl that you ended up tearing through?
Okay, I'll just grab it.
I'm just curious to see what you did with it.
I've started doing. I'll leave it in the top down because it's probably easier to see. There we are.
Ah.
I've got the out, and I'm going to do basically giraffe spots. Somebody in the chat at one point said, like a giraffe. And I thought, yep, that's what I'll call it.
Yep.
So I like it.
Giraffe spots all the way around.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's where it broke out just there. But it's just evolving as I feel like it. Sit down and play with it. Just stick it in. And
the evolution of Justin.
That's
cool.
It, mate. That's why my workshop's a mess. I've always got a million projects on the go at once, and I can never figure out what I want to do any given day.
Well, that's why sometimes I've got a piece organised, and other days I'm like,
yeah.
What the hell am I going to do today? Oh, well, I'll just go out there. I'll find something.
So, Blair, since you've got some idea about things as well, I've been using... where are we? Okay. Hopefully it comes out all right. So, I've been using that...
Yeah.
Just to...
pull it back a little bit.
Sorry.
Just pull it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, and I'll bring it there. So the pine. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've also got this.
I don't know. You might want to try that one in your hand first.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's probably really thin, and you'll be able to move, to whatever pattern you want with that.
Yeah. It is 3 mil. I don't know how that translates into imperial or whether that matters to you, but yeah, it's 3 mil on the shank, and it's a down cut, a down push,
right?
Cut, not an up cut.
Yeah, but with it being the spiral the way it is, you should be able to move it around and do, like I said, whatever shape. But yeah, you should be able to just push it into whatever you're doing.
Okay. Because I've been watching you guys with the scroll saws and thinking there should be no reason why I can't emulate that, With the
Agreed.
Just with the Dremel in hand and just basically sketching around, on top of the bowl.
Well, you can actually get a router bit for the Dremel. I'll see if I can find mine. There it is. It's quite simple. It just I've had mine outside. Yeah, I'll put myself on the frame. Yep, that would help, eh? Yeah.
Can't really see you. Yeah.
There you are. All right. So you got this.
Yeah, I've got that.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's just use that. Then you can kind of get that flat onto the wood, and then at least the measurement there is actually, and that's keeping the bit at one level.
Good for flat work.
Yeah, it might work all right for the bowl. You just got to work with it a little bit.
Yeah, because as it rides up the lip there.
Yeah, just in case you get a catch, then at least this will stop you from.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's good advice. I'll certainly give it a play. I think somebody in the neighbourhood's got a chainsaw running too.
Oh, no one wants to look at this any more than they have to. Blair's frozen. He looks like he's asleep.
No, not frozen. They were talking about a new service called Discovery Plus.
Yep.
And I was wondering if my Roku actually had it, and they do. So I'm going to subscribe to it.
Nice.
I love Discovery Channel. They got really cool programs on there.
Yeah.
The only time my TV is my computer monitor, so it very rarely gets turned over to TV unless the cricket's on.
Yeah, same. Except for the cricket bit. Yeah, same here. Effie says she thought you might have been mad at me.
Oh, no.
Joe doesn't get mad at people.
I can't. Anyway, even if I did get upset or anything with anyone, I can't unsubscribe them from my channel. Oh.
what you were talking about before, Blair, about the skew work. I'm really starting to appreciate how it's just 2 points of contact on the wood. You know, you've got 1 point of contact on the tool rest, 1 point of contact on the wood, which is your bevel rest.
Right.
And then you just pivot that, and you're using the live edge as the 3rd point of contact on the timber to get your cut.
Right.
I've always been, because I'm still very much a novice myself, I've always been a bit of a kind of stick it in there and you get whatever sort of cut comes out.
So,
yeah.
One thing that you'll notice too is when you're riding along after you get that round,
Yep.
you can see which way the grain is going. You can actually make it so that you don't even have to sand. You're going to have your skew at a little bit more than a 45 and be able to push that towards the headstock, and it's gonna become shiny, and you almost won't even need sandpaper.
This is one I prepared earlier.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, and that's basically, if it wasn't for the ridges from my nervousness trying to get the cove with the skew.
Yeah.
That's a really good surface, you know, there as well. But it's so I know what you mean. It gets like that. Just it is such a beautiful tool to use.
True, I agree.
They're scared of it. And I can understand, because if you do it wrong, it'll tell you.
Right.
One of the other things that Robbo was saying the other day, he said, take a heavy cut. And I thought, I actually don't know how to do that.
Take a heavier cut?
Yeah. I was doing that cove into the vase there, and my shavings typically look like that.
Yeah.
Quite light, you know. And what he was saying was, don't take such light cuts. Really get into it, hook into it, and get more of a shaving out of it at one time. And I kind of don't know how. Once I've got the skew to the timber, like I know to keep the cutting edge at the 45 to the orientation of the wood. You know, bevel, tilt until you get the cut, take it along. But to get a heavier cut, do I lift the handle, or do I rotate the tool?
It depends on what you're wanting to do. If you're going to do a cove or a bead or whatever, you want to have the tail of that pushed more in as you're kind of rotating the tool as well.
Yeah. To get the cove, you've got to kind of scoop out like that, and to get the bead, you want to do up and over.
Right.
But when I'm doing the cove cut, if I was going to make it a heavier cut, I suppose I'd have to begin I'd have to come in and really like dive into it, and I'm worried that I'm going to lose that bevel then.
Well, give it a shot. Try it.
What's the worst that can happen? That's what practice is for.
Well, that's the thing. It's just scrap wood, so who cares?
True enough. I think one of my favourite things about spindle work. Here we go. Engine Monkey says, "Howdy, y'all in the back. Hi, Jup. G'day, Engine Monkey. How you doing, mate?"
Hey, Justin. What's up? Or Sarge, whatever. Somebody want to put the link in? Let him in.
Yeah, I'll do that, Jay. You just chill. I'll share it from here. I'll just bring it up on Messenger. Yeah, one of the things I love about spindle work is that unlike working with bowls, you can very quickly just bring the speed up.
True.
And really hook into it and just enjoy. Copy link address. I'll drop it in the YouTube chat directly so that everybody can get into it. Control V. Oops. That's
Jay?
not right.
Jay, what are you doing?
Oh, I think he's up to something.
He just kind of turned over his channel.
That's all right. No worries. Where are we? Copy link address. Now, do it right this time, boy.
If it wasn't so cold in my shop, I'd be down there doing some stuff with you, but I just don't feel like freezing my butt off.
I can understand that. Geez, that link looks way too long. I hope it's not. I don't know where to cut the link at. Is it the equals?
He says he clicked on the one that Jay posted. Now I'm purgatory.
Here we go. Hang on. X4K is where the link cuts. Ah, there it is. Yep, X4K, where the question mark is. Control C and jump into the chat and Control V and bang. Hopefully that's a real one. Purgatory. Oh, you're backstage. Okay, that's what it is. Jay might be AFK.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which means he's backstage because I don't have access to the cameras and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, I don't either.
Jay's show.
Sorry, buddy. You're going to have to hang till he comes back in.
It'd be good, actually, just to leave it up so that, like, everybody in the show's up there. But then if somebody new joins, you still can't bring them straight in.
Hey, how's it going?
G'day.
Hey,
Beautiful.
Hey.
All right. So which one did I get in on? Because I was backstage for both of them.
You
I was in purgatory.
What's going on?
I put up a link, and I'm not sure if it's the right one or not, Jay.
Well, that's the one I just clicked on.
The one that's got 4K on the end.
That's it. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Very good.
Anyway, How you going?
Hey, pretty good, Joe. Hey, Blue. Hey, Joe.
Have me.
Hey, Jock, you want to mute yourself for a sec, please?
Yeah, yep.
Got I nicked off for a little bit because there's arbitrist out the front cutting our 50 foot rubber tree, cutting it back because it needs a big trimming all the way around it, and he's a wanker.
Why? Why do you say that?
Because he's not going to give me any wood.
What?
He goes, there won't be anything on there you can make, mate. I'll be like, oh, I can make a goblet out of that. I can make a goblet out of that. I can make a box out of that. He goes, no, there won't be nothing, mate. I was like, oh. So I went inside with it. Fuck yeah. Every single arbitrist I've tried around here, they're all the same. They're pricks.
I mean, unless they're getting money for the stuff they're bringing back.
Yeah, most probably.
They're probably
Wankers.
taking it to a compost pile or something.
Fucking Tosser can most probably hear me too, and I don't give a fuck. Sorry for the F word, but that really pissed me off.
I'm going to start calling you Rob CP.
It's my own tree, and he can't leave the bit of wood behind. Get out of my yard, you wanker.
Yeah, that's just rude.
Yeah.
And it'd be one thing if it was just right-of-way guys clearing out for a power line or something like that.
Yeah.
But even most of them, they'll leave wood, they'll leave sticks, they'll leave whatever you want.
If he leaves any sticks, I'm going to ring the company and fucking tell him he did a shit job.
Oh. You don't have any kids hanging around, do you, Sarge?
No, just this one.
How you going?
Hi.
I'm finished now, I think. I think. Unless I have to
Hey,
go
Jay,
back.
have you gotten your fairings yet? Your ferrules?
No, I haven't got paid yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Got another day or two.
Yeah. 2 days.
All the arborists in my area, mate, they're more than happy to leave whole trunks behind, all that sort of crap. I just tell them when I see them pulling it down.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, yeah, just tell us what you want. So, mate, just
Yeah.
here and I'll
Oh, he's a wanker. Whatever.
Oh, that's him right there.
That's him. He's got multiple cameras, multiple screens.
Yeah. I mean, there's no skin off their nose.
See?
Oh, that's cool.
Hey.
Somebody on Charles's page was asking about OBS or OSB or whatever.
Yep.
And even Steve was like, the only one that we know of is Joe.
Yeah. Some people don't like it. I struggle with it for a bit. There are some plugins that'll make it crash, which is a real pain. But no, I've always enjoyed the jigsaw puzzle.
Right.
Yeah, I love the technology part of it too. It's just I need to have somebody, either work my screen or show me, what things need to be clicked and where and all that kind of stuff, because all of that stuff just.
Well, look, it's really high tech. I mean, if I do this,
wow.
And then, I mean, it's high tech. If I do this,
Gee.
Like an alien.
you know what I mean? It's not.
No one likes to show off.
He's showing how it works.
I tell Robbo that all the time.
Like the banner that pops up the top there, that's just on a loop. All you have to do is install it, put the text in and the images that you want, and it just flicks through. I'll reduce the timing so that it comes up more often.
So now what you need to do is install what Mark has on his little pad. So all you have to do is just touch on the pad to which camera you want.
Cool.
Yes, I've already got that.
Oh, okay.
The problem I'm having with Touch Portal at the moment is that it keeps dropping my connection for some reason on the Wi-Fi.
Oh, that's weird.
So, but because I'm in the shed and I'm using an iPad, and the iPad has to connect to a Wi-Fi or it won't pick up the same IP address on the network. I don't know if I'm talking alien speak to anybody or not.
No, I understand.
Yeah, it's Touch Portal has to it broadcasts from the PC at the local IP address, and the remote tablet. Sorry. Yeah, the remote tablet has to find that IP address and connect wirelessly in order to work. And I just keep dropping it. For some reason, it just keeps falling off every time the tablet loses its Wi-Fi connection.
That's weird.
So what I want to do is get a hold of not an iPad, but an Android tablet.
Right.
Because Touch Portal on an Android will work through USB.
Oh.
Which, yeah, that solves all my Wi-Fi problems then. So just got to wait for a cheap tablet just to show up somewhere. One of my, next time Aldi's got a special on or something, and I'll just duck in there and grab a really like $40 tablet, plug that in. Then I'll be good to go. Because then I'll have the keyboard over here, which is just easily in reach. But if I'm over on this side of the lathe at the headstock, I can have the tablet there, and I can just swap between the two as I need to.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll happen. I've only just got speakers and a microphone connected, mate. Every time I turn the computer on, I've got to spend 15 minutes frigging around trying to get my headphones running and get the StreamYard to find out where my microphone is, because it just doesn't. The whole body just wants to fall over all the time.
What a pain.
Yeah. So now the only bit of software technology I've got running is OBS. I've got a third-party microphone controller so that I can mute the mic just as a keystroke. And that's it.
Okay, Jay, the challenge of the night is use only your skew.
All right. Come on, Jay. You can do it. Come on, Jay.
Boy Scouts.
Come on, do it. Do it. Grab the skew. I'll do it if you do it.
I'll skew you.
Come on. Come on. Do it.
No, sorry. I've already got plans on doing something else, and I have to use the parting tool to do it. So.
No, use the skew. You can do it.
This is my fat skew.
Yeah, that's a skew. That works.
What kind of wood is that, Jay?
Well, I thought it was golden wattle, but I don't think it is. Now that I've taken the bark back, because golden wattle tends to be really heavy. Small pieces of it, they weigh a lot compared to a piece of pine or something.
Yeah.
This piece weighed a lot for the little piece that it was, and but it's too white. It's too white to be pine, and then it's got like the layers of bark underneath of it have kind of got a pinky purplish hue to them. So
Huh.
it's a form of gum because it's all that's pretty much. It's just golden wattle, weeping willow, and a couple of varieties of gum tree down there where we walk. So
Hey Jay, did you get some resin in that goblet?
yeah, I've got
That punky goblet?
yeah, I put 5-minute epoxy in it last night and let it set, and that did the job. And then this morning I got this Gorilla Glue
Oh yeah,
and put it on the bottom.
nice.
So that's securing now because I only did that about 10 or 15 minutes before the live started. I just put a thin layer in there just to try and soak into the punkiness a bit. And then it's got see it down there.
Yeah.
So how's it going now, mate? Is it dried out nice or what?
Yeah.
How long does it take to set?
Oh, by the time I got up in the morning, it was done.
Okay. Okay.
So if I do end up giving it away, I won't say sell because that never happens.
Yeah.
If I end up giving it away to someone and they put it down and there's a bit of moisture or a bit of water or something, at least it won't soak it up like a sponge. Because that would kind of suck, wouldn't it? Pardon the pun.
See, I'm lucky. A mate of mine brings home pallets. He breaks them up for firewood, and his fire's never out. It's always running.
I bet.
And what he does is he gives me the billets. So I just bring them back here, whack them in the lathe, turn them around, play with them for a bit. If I don't like what I've made, I just give them back to him. They go straight back in the fireplace.
Hey, Justin,
Yeah, mate.
you want to do us a favour?
I'll do you a favour.
The camera that's in the big screen, do you want to put what's on your lathe on that? Because it's only in the tiny screen.
There you go.
There you go. Now the ladies and gents can see it. They can pitch which tool they want to watch. This one. Or this one.
Actually, it's cool just watching both of you. So
Okay. I wish I could just put us two on screen and put the others down, but then because then it would make the screen a bit bigger for everyone. But
I don't mind watching Sarge and Blair just kicking back and chilling out. Having a laugh.
so that piece that Charles is doing, tracing up at the moment, that is huge.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like 4 foot long or something like that, or maybe 8 foot long.
Yeah, 8 foot long. Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy town.
and like 2 foot wide.
Is that the one with the horses on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster.
He just started cutting it before I came off or came over.
Oh, did he?
He was cutting the perimeter.
If he says, "But that's how you got rid of me, you put me on timeout."
No, that's just Steve. Those wires are a little bit thicker than most people would use, so it takes a little bit longer to heat up and smelt.
And he's only using a number 3 spiral.
Is that burning, Jay?
Yep, certainly is.
You might want to. Oh, okay. Never mind. So, Jay, what are you going to make?
It must be just be another vase or something. I just thought I'd put a bit of fancy down in it, you know.
Gotcha.
Amber's going to come outside in a minute and go, "What's on fire?"
The roof. The roof.
Sometimes just dropping it on an accent makes all the difference.
I heard that, Sarge.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I knew I didn't mute myself this time.
No, we'd never do that to you, Effie. Come on, don't be like that. Should be in here on the mic. I was waiting for the freight train to honk. They normally honk right outside our house just to be so and so's.
One thing that I learnt early on in the piece and I forgot about, and it's starting to come back to me now, is how important the tool rest height is to keep the point of the tool at the centre and making the entry cut.
So, Sarge,
Yeah.
where do you like to pull your scroll saw patterns from?
Mostly I pull mine from Steve Good. He has a lot of free patterns, but I've also been getting some of them off of Wooden Teddy Bear, ordering them off there.
You can put that in the chat link, the link in the chat if you want. I've never heard of that website.
The Wooden Teddy Bear? Or
Yeah.
Steve Good? All right. Let me see what I can come up with.
Effie says, "I am here and still looking for a man. I was going to all the wood turners, ask about you guys."
Hang on, Robbo. I'm just trying to get this metal to heat up to burn. You better be on your ball now, Justin. Robbo's here.
That's all right. That just means I'll start making more mistakes. Works, isn't it? As soon as
How you going, Robbo?
Hey, Robo.
All right.
Hey,
Justin,
Robo.
Blair, Sarge, Effie. Effie's still looking for a man, I see. Okay.
Scrollsaw Workshop blogspot.com. All right.
That's the Steve Good one.
Yep. How's your day been, Robbo?
Do these look like a woodworker's hands at the moment?
No, I look more like a mechanic's hands.
You are dead right. I've been welding all morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All sooted up.
Oh, no. That ain't
No,
good.
I'm putting a new tray on my ute, so
Oh, yeah.
How's that coming along?
getting there. At least I've got it straight and square now, so that's good.
Yeah.
Just hard
Yeah.
work welding it all together now.
Yeah, I bet. Gas or electric welder?
Blair, I watched your live the other day when you did that canker thing off the plane tree or whatever it was.
Yeah, still doing it. It's still on my lathe. I haven't even touched it since.
Right. First thing you need to do, tighten your headstock. It is loose.
So it is, and I have to tear apart my headstock because either that or remove it because the bolt that's underneath it is becoming loose.
Yep, I know.
I tried to adjust and even turn my headstock now, and it won't even turn now.
Oh, right.
So
Well, that
something's
needs-
screwed up.
That needs fixing because otherwise it's going to cause a lot of grief shortly.
Agreed. Yeah, it was being weird for sure. It's never done that.
The next thing is drop your bloody handles. You're scraping, you're not cutting. You can hear it. It's ripping the timber out, not slicing it off.
You got
Right.
sharp blades, don't you, Blair?
I do. The bull gouge. I had to keep sharpening that one because and the funny thing is that it's not really dense. It's really light wood, but it just chewed on my edges.
Yeah, you see, it's pretty dirty at the moment, but see the length of the thumbnail? You should be able to turn it with your turn plane tree with that.
Not these. That's the stupid thing about my nails. I can like brush up against a wall and it'll chip my nail.
I have to keep, well, if I don't break them, I've got to keep cutting them back because they're exceptionally strong. But no, if you drop your handle, the other reason you're probably blunting the tools so quick is that you're scraping with them and not cutting with them. That's the problem.
I was doing a fair amount of shear scraping, yeah.
Yeah, no, well, just forget about shear scraping. Get your cuts right first. Shear scraping is a finished cut. That's all it is.
Well, and that's really what I was doing is I had my shape and I just wanted to smooth it out a little bit more. And so, but no, I know where you're coming from. I appreciate the feedback.
You'll get more if I watch more of them, I tell you.
Please do. That's why I go live, and if if you're awake, I'll invite you.
I actually missed out on coming in by about. You're just starting to get you're about a minute off finishing actually when you closed it down. And I was about to push the button to say I'm here, and then of course Mark's live was coming up. So
Yeah. Well, and honestly, I am thinking about pushing it back a little bit rather than 10 a.m. my time. Maybe push it to 12. And that way you guys can join in. It'll be kind of earlier in the morning, but at least it gives you an opportunity to pop in.
yeah.
But I don't want to step on Mark though either. So
No, well, I must admit it's getting a bit hard sometimes with all the lives that are on.
agreed.
That is the one thing about the international community that we can't do anything about, and that makes me sad, is the time zones and the fact that people stay up until 2 in the morning, and it's 2 in the afternoon over here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
As somebody once said, you can't please all the people all the time.
Definitely can't.
Some people you can't please at any time, but that's beside the point. I don't worry about them.
I want to say, I'm glad Blair was on the receiving end of that, because every time Robbo says, "Right now," I think, "Oh shit, here we go."
And see, that's okay. As I know it's coming from Robbo. He cares about what I'm doing, and I appreciate that.
Most times, most people say, "No, you're just a know-all bastard. Piss off."
Well, considering that most of us just do stuff around here as hobbies, and you do it as a job, there's a little bit more knowledge involved on your end.
Well, yeah, to a certain extent, true.
Right. Now you can go holler at him.
No, I was just wondering what Jay's making now.
Making you ask questions is what he's making.
I'm deeply offended, Jay. I'll go in the corner and sulk. You know that.
I already got the bird from him once.
Yeah, my wife's seen it too. She knows what it is. She goes, how can you understand these guys? I was like, I just read between the lines.
Yeah.
Then Jay gives me the between the lines.
No, I regret showing him that, actually. I reckon that's gone worldwide now.
Yeah.
Actually, Robbo, I knew that in high school.
Yeah, I haven't seen it round for years and years and years, but I used to do it all the time. Because you get away with it in public, and a lot of people didn't know what you meant.
If he says watch it, he'll put you in timeout.
Yeah, I know. I'm trembling in my boots, Effie. As you can see.
He's gonna make you go to your room.
Because the next one.
Yeah. He's most probably got a couple of accounts there for you. Just come back in another one,
No, I only run my account. I have enough trouble keeping up with it. But no, if he gives me a hard time, I'll get him out of bed at 3:30 in the morning next time.
I was kind of, I was only thinking that the other day. I thought that cheeky bugger's going to get me out of bed even earlier than next time, isn't he? So, Robbo.
Yes, sir.
Do you know what tree this is from?
I wouldn't have a clue. It looks like a bottle brush or something, is it?
I think it may be, but...
A Melaleuca.
Yeah, okay, that's what it is. There you go. I'll just
You
pick
can make big money off of that if it's Melaleuca. Sell it to the States. They'll use it for every medicine that they can come up with.
Yeah.
They say that's like the major snake oil next to tea tree oil.
Oh, what happened there?
I don't know.
Press the wrong button.
God, you're taking lessons off Sarge.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No, that was Cade that did it. Cade was the one that started it. Then I followed suit, I guess.
And then Cade has problems as well sometimes.
That's
And
what,
so do I.
that's what I just said, Robbo.
No, I don't think so, Effie. I don't think it'll get you high.
You can try if you want, but
Has it got little nuts on it, Jay?
yeah,
Like
it
about
did.
the size of a pea?
Yeah. Oh, actually, no, it didn't. No.
No.
Boy, Blair, you still ain't got no WD, did you?
Sorry, what was that, Sarge?
I was messing with Blair because his squeaky chair the other night. Told me, he's like, man, you need some WD on that. He still ain't got it.
Yeah, the silicone is worn off. I guess I should go shoot it again.
I hope the bed's not like that, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah. The neighborhood would know.
Yeah, that's right.
If the house is squeaking, don't come knocking.
Gee, Justin, we've just about got the same sort of T-shirt on it. Nice floppy one.
Hey, Robbo, if you hear a chainsaw in the background,
Sorry?
if you hear a chainsaw in the background, it's not me, and I can't get any of the wood because I've already asked.
Oh, what a bummer.
And they're cutting it out of my front yard.
How inconsiderate.
Pricks.
I saw that, Justin. I didn't hear it, but I saw it.
Yeah, I did too.
I was about to say what a remarkable piece of wood this is. It's not pine. It's cutting really lovely, really silky. Look how sharp those spirals are.
Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome.
Yeah, do it again. Go on. Show us another one.
I've already done it 4 times. So is it coming? Is the tree coming out of your nature strip or out of your yard?
Out of my front yard. Robbo's walked past the tree many a times.
Your side of the fence line or the council side of
Yes.
the fence line?
Mine.
Yeah. And it's your tree. It's your wood.
Yeah, well, you get to tell the wanker out the front. And Robbo too. I'd advise you too not to go watch the rest of my live because I said F a couple of times when I come back from talking to those wankers.
All right. Let's try that again.
Just move your handle back a little bit, Justin. You're not on the bevel. That sounds better.
Now you're in school with 2 students.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Or 2 active students. And one that's just observing for today.
You know, I have the urge to go down to my shop, but I don't feel like freezing my butt off. So
Yeah, I'm about ready to call mine a knot. I got a billboard I gotta do, or a sign, about 4 foot by just shy of 2 foot. and it's on plywood, 3/4 inch pressure treated plywood, and
You
the
need to
veneer
steal
on the
your
back side is
brother-in-law's.
just knotted and blown out.
You need to steal your brother-in-law's internet so you can do a live.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know about your pressure treated pine over there, but ours is like plywood. When they pressure treat it, it actually goes harder because of the minerals in it.
Yeah.
It's hellishly hard on tools.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, some of ours is too.
Justin, you muted. I see your lips moving, but there's no noise.
There you go.
I've got an indicator on the screen that tells me it's muted, so it's not like I'm not paying attention. Don't they use a salt solution these days instead of the arsenic?
Yeah, they just stopped using the CCE or whatever it is, arsenic chrome thing. They use another one, but it does stink a bit, but probably better for you than the old stuff.
I was going to say, Sarge, have I got you as a friend on Facebook, mate?
Sorry?
Sarge, have I got you as a friend on Facebook?
I don't know. I think I might have looked for you, but I probably had you as Yup instead of Justin.
Yeah, I'm very hard to find because I've got no surname there.
Justin, I don't know if I've got you as a pal on Facebook either.
So no, I'll have to stop being lazy and do some more homework on that. But because I was going to say, Sarge, just hit me up for and Blair for that matter, for walking through OBS if you want at any stage. All right, I'm going to get back to work. Otherwise, Rob, I'll get bored standing there watching me talk.
Well, that's true. Besides which, I need a good laugh this afternoon.
All right, so I found the first name.
Yeah, I've only got one name. I've only got the one name.
Yeah.
Should be a photo of me with a beard with my wife in Scotland.
Oh yeah, I see you. There he is.
There he is. Done, Mr. Shoot.
Yep.
No, Blair, that particular style of lathe is notorious for the headstock coming loose. And the only way to really fix it is to get in there and pull them apart and put everything back together properly.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to do that Thursday night. Because it bugs me. I mean, I've got it so it's locked down now, but if I move that lever at all, it loosens it, but I can't actually turn the head now.
Oh, yeah.
So something's weird.
Justin, don't twist the chisel so far. Just let it do the work. You're lifting it off the bevel. That's why it's skipping back.
I must be sorry.
That sounds like our mosquitoes.
Thank you, Sarge.
That sounds like our mosquitoes.
I did that. I didn't want to listen to it either, so I muted him. He can unmute it when he comes back.
I could probably hear us anyway.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, over that noise, I doubt it.
Just take your time with it, Justin. Using the short corner or the long corner? Right, okay. You should only be cutting with the point there, not up the blade at all, in that sort of rolling over motion. And remember, one hand is always better at doing it than the other one too, until you get used to doing it both ways. All right, a cup of tea time. I'll be back in a few minutes.
All right, black with honey, thanks.
So I don't have any honey here except my wife.
Oh,
Aw, you just scored a bunch of points right there, Robbo.
I know, she's my best friend, mate. She really is.
That's the way it should
Yeah.
All right, I'll be back shortly.
be. No worries, mate.
You're listening to elevator music. While we're on hold with Robo.
yeah, we're on hold with Robbo in the elevator.
Yeah, right. That's what I was just thinking.
I can't. All I can hear is a slight hint of music in the background. I can't make out what it is or anything.
I think when I get my stimulus check, I think I'm going to get me a pair of headsets with microphone and Bluetooth so I can work on my tractor and also do this stuff.
Yes.
Because the ones I got, they're nice, but they're little bud ones and they're always popping out.
Oh yeah.
But so far, I don't think I've got a good enough charge on it. They worked good last night, but I get about 5 minutes on them and they quit working.
Okay.
So frustrating.
Yeah.
I'm not really that keen on anything Bluetooth, to be honest. I haven't improved the technology. So
Yeah.
it was shit when they started it, and it's still shit.
Right.
What I tend to find with Bluetooth is I have no stress whatsoever on phones and tablets and stuff. As soon as I plug it into a computer, it's just sweet. Drops the connection entirely.
Hey Jay, you need to go pause your your Jekyll music back there.
Like that. Is that better?
No, I can still hear the chainsaw song.
I'll go tell them to be quiet, alright?
Yeah. That'll go over like a fart in church.
Pretty sure I'll know where they'll point that bloody chainsaw and I'll be running.
Right. So I guess Sid must be working too much to get on here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know when he was on, it was like at his lunchtime or something.
Yeah. He's on the road a lot too.
Yeah. Same thing with John Cousins.
Yep. Got my tomato sauce. Is Charles still going?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me none. Yeah, he's still trying to cut the outside of that monster.
Hey?
Charles is still trying to cut the outside of that monster.
Oh, yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, I was listening a little bit this morning and I heard him say he knows he's going to regret doing this several times.
Oh yeah. Yeah, even when he got done printing it or tracing it.
Yep. I put you on mute, Robbo, because all we could hear was some music. I think it was music in the background.
Oh, yeah, there is.
Sound like we were in an elevator.
Who, me?
I said it sounded like we were in an elevator.
Oh, no, bit better than elevator music, I'm afraid.
Oh, I know it. I know it. It was just like when you get put on a hold and they play that elevator music, you're like, oh.
Yeah. Who were we talking about, Joe? What about?
When?
Sorry?
When?
The guy that's cutting down the gum tree.
Sorry?
We were talking about the guy that's trimming up the gum tree.
Oh, right. Yeah.
The tree butcher's outside.
Yeah.
When they set off all the power around, when the trees started all the fires there about 20 or 30 years ago, the SEC went crazy and trimmed back all the trees. But they did a really lousy job of it. Like, they just cut the side out of the tree. They didn't worry about removing any other side, and a few trees fell over. Anyway, there's a bloke around the corner here. He got that mad. He decked 3 of them. Ended up in court on assault charges and everything else. And the magistrate said, yeah, well, to a large extent you were justified, I think, but you can't do that.
Yeah, they do the same thing here in the States too.
Now they actually have proper arborists that do it. Well, I think they're proper arborists, some of them. my mate Bill is a horticulturist, and he's just shaking his head. No, they're not. They're butchers.
I'll say one thing, mate. When I'm out on my round, I've got a pair of secateurs in the side pocket. And every time I go past a tree or something's a bit overhanging, mate, just cut it, chuck it on the ground and keep going. I don't care what it does to me. It's in my way, I just cut it off and keep going.
Be right back. Got to get me some caffeine.
Okay.
Well, I think I'm going to peel off.
All
4
right.
a.m. comes way too early for the real world.
Catch you later, Sarge.
Thanks for
All right,
coming
see
in.
ya. Yep.
Take it easy.
Take it easy, eh?
All right. See ya.
See you, buddy.
See you later.
Tell Blair I said bye.
Yeah.
Okay. We're telling you left while he was gone.
Yeah. I made a sneak exit.
That's it. Exit, stage left.
Yep. See ya.
See you, mate. Take it easy.
So is that really loud, is it, the chainsaws?
No, I can't hear them.
Okay. Did you hear that out in the chat? If Robbo can't hear it, no one else can hear it, okay? Yeah.
No, but you know I'm deaf.
What?
Yeah, shut up.
Funny little bugger, ain't you?
Or somebody's gotta be. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So when are you going to start? Now the chainsaw's not that bad, mate. You can hear it, but it's just background noise.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's probably no worse than the birds, that you can hear from me all the time.
I wasn't going to mute myself anyway. I was just asking.
Now I can hear it, Jay.
Oh, yeah. He's like, he goes, like, they heard me. They didn't hear me. I'll be louder now.
Idiot.
Who? Me? I'll go along with that.
Raise the tool rest, lower the tool rest. Raise the tool rest, lower the tool rest.
Yep.
Solution,
Right.
stop mopping tools. Learn to use the skew, boy.
That was still wet, Jay.
Was it?
Yeah.
We got sprayed from here, buddy.
I thought I rubbed it off. Everyone's seen me rub one out, didn't they?
Oh, I wasn't going to go there. I wasn't going to go there.
I did,
Not gonna lie.
Sorry. Gotta talk.
Not while the YouTube's streaming, mate.
Oh, is it? Oh, no. Oh,
Oh, no.
oh well.
Haven't heard from Effie in a while either.
No, she might be out looking for a man.
That's true.
Yeah, she's got to go to other live streams. No sense staying here. They're all married here.
Yeah, well, there is that.
Oh, Jamison said, "See you later, Blair." He had to go. Sneakily snuck out while you weren't here. How rude, hey?
She's there listening, so don't talk about Effie in the background.
Okay. I'm here. Hello. I'm present. You can tick me off the list now, Teach. Thanks.
Oh, it's a puppy dog.
Where? Wasn't too sure if there was one because I wasn't looking at the screen or just hear Blair making noises.
No, it's Justin's dog. He was cute.
Yeah, give him hell while he's on mute, and he's trying to do his best here.
See, there it is again.
Come on, boy. Jump up on. No, don't jump on the lathe. Jump on the lathe. Get in.
You talking to my dog?
Yeah.
Come here, Gil. Abby, come
Come on,
here.
buddy.
Hello, beautiful.
You normally try and get Google or Alexa or something, don't you? But we're trying to get a dog today.
Good girl. Good girl. Yeah. That's a girly man's dog, that.
Girly man's dog.
Yeah.
What's this? What's he laughing at? Hey? What's bottom left laughing at?
I've just explained to Bill what happened with Justin's dog, and you whistled, looking around for where it was coming from.
He's like, hey, my dad doesn't whistle like that.
So, Justin, for what you're doing there, that is actually kind of a cool vessel. You could actually, cut off the top of that, and that would be your lid, and then you could hollow it out. Right?
Yeah, it could.
That's pretty cool.
That's a vase.
Yeah, there you go.
Oddly enough, that's all the shape, isn't it? They call it a vase.
Yep.
Oh, if he doesn't want a man at her house, did you want to go to his house? Is that how you want to do it? So you can leave whenever you want?
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, say no more, say no more.
What's that implement you're using, Justin?
Yeah.
This thing?
What is it? Is it going to scare the dog away?
It's
Oh,
Hard work with a handle, that is.
what's that thing with all the holes down there? Is that something as well?
It's my shavings collector. It's for my water collection equipment.
I got one down here too. I think it lasted about 3 days and it got covered in sawdust, and I haven't seen it since.
Yeah. Oh, you mean
The rubber mats.
the big gulp? Oh, the rubber mat. Yeah.
Do 10 feet apart.
Wow.
No, I'm sweeping all my shavings out because my shed keeps getting flooded at the moment.
Oh,
Heavy.
what, you got rain over there, have you?
Yeah, we've been getting it for 3 days now.
Oh, we haven't
Bloody
had
hell.
any here today. It looks like it's been going to rain all bloody day and just hasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys can keep the rain, eh? I like the summer, thanks.
I don't mind the rain. It can just stay out of the shed.
Can't you get some bricks and cement them around the shed where it floods and direct the water away?
I'm working on it. I've got channels out there in the gravel, and I've actually got a drain that runs along the shed door. But when it gets really heavy, it washes up to the drain, and then it works its way around, and then comes in on the sides.
Yeah.
So I cop it all along the back wall, and I cop it, and then it gets to a point where it's just too much. It overpowers everything, and it comes in through the door.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't keep anything valuable on the floor.
Sandbags. Get some sandbags.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, actually. Might work. You never know. We'll make up some bags of sawdust or something.
It might get to that point.
I'm going to. I seen a YouTube video the other day for how to make what would you call it? A shavings burner for in your shop. So you've got like heater in your shop. I'm maybe considering making that. It was bolted together. It wasn't welded in any way or anything, and we had the little vents, the round ones that to let the air in and out. He had like 6 of those on it. It was well ventilated.
Hot belly stove setup.
Yeah, pretty much. But it was he used cake tins, like those raised cake tins, and he cut the top out of one of them and like joined them up, and did a couple of things. It was a pretty nifty little thing. It might work out nice for my shed.
Joe, mate, here's your captive ring.
Yep.
Very good, Justin.
Hey,
Very good.
look at that.
Nice.
I'm allowed to be proud on occasion.
Very nice.
We won't mention it.
Huh?
We won't mention the catches prior to that one.
No. There are no catches, see? They're gone. It's almost a good shape now.
Yeah, it's getting close.
Just got to get the tail end down, the bowl.
Yeah, that's
I'm
it.
pretty happy with the way that came out. So I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do have to go inside now. Got a few things to tend to.
No worries.
So I'll leave it with you. Have a good
Yeah,
show, guys.
I got to go and do some more welding as well. So I shall catch you all later.
All right. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Take it easy.
Look at that. It even has bye, see you. That's pretty cool.
Did Justin go too, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. See ya.
So it's just you and I, buddy,
Yep.
and Effie.
What time is it over there?
About 20 after 9. Oh, Joy is in. Hey, Joy.
How you going, Joy?
I ain't seen anything green yet.
You better go look in Billy's wallet for some green. Isn't your note still green? I don't know if that muted the microphone or anything.
No?
No, because I put my finger over the microphone. It's
No.
my vain attempt to try and stop the noise. Let's get rid of that.
Joy says, you put that up there just to make me watch, didn't you, Jay?
Yeah. Yep. That's exactly why I did it. Damn it, Blair. She's caught me out.
She got you. So you're just going to hollow that out, Jay?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm going to try and go nice and thin. Doesn't want to break off.
Joy says, darn, I am being a puppy bed again and I have to go use the facilities.
Okay, that was a little more information than I needed, but thank you. My mum and my wife are like that. They like to announce when they're going to the toilet. Don't know why.
Pardon me, gotta pee.
Gotta be, oh, look out, oh, it's too late, it's there.
Uh-oh.
Don't be like that, mate. Come on.
So Joy says, nah, too much information would be me telling you that I have to go drop the kids off at the swimming pool. Or
Rat bag.
to the Super Bowl, lay pipe. Yeah, we won't go into that more.
I'm just going to do it with a tool. I think it's going to be quicker. Need to invest in some more tungsten bits. What I need to do.
You mean the carbide?
No, tungsten. The bit, the Forstner bit.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
got tungsten bits on it. Don't be like that.
Yeah, don't do it on that side. You know, Jay, you should just go walk by that guy every once in a while, and whatever you think that you could use, just say, "Hey, did you see that bird over there?" And then walk away.
He's in the tree and he's got his assistant downstairs grabbing it, on the ground grabbing it.
See, his assistant isn't going to do anything. Just
Yeah, I don't know. Bit butch, I might leave it.
so. Joy is asking, does anyone know the difference between polycarbonate and carbide? Yes, carbide is actually stronger than polycarbonate. Uh-oh. I didn't see anything, Jay.
That's alright. I'm not really that fast though. It's no, like, I tried to do a small tenon on it this time. So that's what happens when you do a small tenon.
So, I don't know, Joy, we might have to look that up. Got to go to Google.
Yeah, Google knows. And he doesn't have a nose.
To do that on YouTube Music, you'll need a premium membership. If you're interested, YouTube can send you details about upgrading your account. Would you like that?
Hey, Google, shut up.
How many times I say that to mine? Sometimes Amber's listening to music, right? And she goes to pause it or tell it to pause. And I think the machine's too busy bopping away to the music and it's not listening to her. So we got to flick it off at the wall. It's like, did you listen that time? Might try something a bit different. Oh, I'm going to mute that. That's terrible. Only I should have to put up with that pain.
Well, hopefully, Joy, you didn't get of like nude stuff. Yeah, I'm doing some Google searches for you, Joy, and I'm not really finding anything on here. I've got polycarbonate versus silicon carbide. I've got the polycarbonate says is a polymeric material, while silicon carbide is ceramic. Yeah, it's still not showing me the difference. I even looked up for, um, just a, a stone drill, and it brought up a couple things, like a diamond drill. There's carbide tipped. Um, sorry, I'm not much help. Silicone can't be recycled? That's weird. So if you got into doing the silicone, what are they, like the molds, and then doing the resin in that, like Toonfish and oh, well, that still could be fun. Kitchen stuff, making spatulas and stuff. Oh, Joy, we're going to turn you into a maker sometime. You know that, right? You keep hanging out with people like this and Jay and, all of those other folks. It's going to say, you know what? I want to make something, and then you're going to have to do it. Oh, you finished the table, huh? That's cool. Did you put it up on Facebook or Instagram or something like that? Oh. Still, that's pretty cool. Especially when you build it yourself. That's need to get the dust from the bricks out of your teeth. Oh, that's funny. That's all right. That's still pretty cool. Yeah. Well, at least you've got the good weather to do it down where you're at. Here it's still too cold. Yeah, it does get cold out in the desert, for sure. See, Joy, you need to have a squeaky toy in your bed, so when the puppy comes to lay down on you, you just hide the squeaky toy and it'll get off you. It's looking good, Jay. It's pretty.
Cheers. It's turning out to be rather hard to get out, to be honest. This is quite. Might try again with the forcing a bit, see what I can get.
Yeah, give her a shot. Can't hurt. Is that the dog mom or is that your mom, Joy?
Letting mum have beans again. Uh-oh. Don't put any onions or eggs in there.
Oh. Don't go too far, Jay. You'll turn it into a funnel.
At least it'll be an actual funnel.
You know, Joy, that's interesting. I wonder if I could make a funnel. I bet I could. Tell you what, if I make a successful funnel, I'll send it to you.
You can just tell everyone you're turning a vase or a bowl or something when you know you've got intention of making a funnel, and then got to put a hole through it. And, I'll do one more cut, just one more cut. Oh well.
Oh,
That'll make people spin out.
I'm part of the funnel club.
Except you started your own.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be kind of cool to do a challenge, make a funnel.
Yeah.
Like a real funnel.
Yep. You could kind of like start off by making it a bit like a Christmas tree. Hey, just like
yeah.
You know, where you narrow down the tip of it and stuff like that, and you could make a whole set with different sizes. You know, and they all sit inside each other. You better get a hold of Target or something and see if they need any. You need a couple thousand of them.
You know that'll kill you, Joy.
What?
She says, "Okay, I need a smoke and a drink. My chimney is clean and my kisser is dry."
Well, that was not far from catching on fire, that one.
Getting hot.
Yeah. Just a bit. Can't put my finger in there and get the sawdust out.
That mean that Forstner's getting dull.
Yeah, it's pretty old. I've had it for over a year and I've thrashed it out. So.
Well,
Yeah.
if you got a little file, you can take a file to it.
Yes.
When you get a minute or two.
Yep. Minute or 20 million. Yeah. Well, it's really hot. Might give it a little bit. Give it a spin for a bit and let it cool down, all right?
I really am. I'm gonna try to make you one. I don't think it'll be that hard.
You heard it live on here, folks.
Yeah. Green is your favorite color, huh? All right. Let's see what else we got here. No, that's okay, Joy. You don't need to. I have plenty of wood. Matter of fact, I think I actually have some green poplar. That would actually be really cool.
This will be interesting. It's pretty much the exact size that I wanted to make the container. So if it splits apart, then that'll be why.
Gotcha. Whew.
I forgot to wind the tailstock back in before I started drilling.
Whoops.
So I started drilling and it stopped. It's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Joy, I can't say that I have. Is this a juniper tree that's been cut down or just been growing for 20 years?
Not sure. You'd have to count the rings.
It's singing to you. Be careful.
Yep.
That means you're probably getting real close to where that
Yeah.
little indent is.
Yep.
Well, no, not really. Well, Joy, depending on the trees, see if they'll just cut it up for you. And if you know some wood turners that are in that area, they would love it, especially if they've been sitting. Sometimes they'll actually get some nice lines through them. Some spalding. Just depends. Woo! That's a lot of dust there, Jay.
Yeah, I didn't want to start smoking or be again. Closer.
Jay, you wearing a mask?
Yeah.
Okay, good man.
What? Good on him. Mute. Why? Doesn't she like the sound of a chainsaw?
Hey, Jay, Tammy just got home, so I'm going to hop out of here. And I will probably not see you tomorrow, but the next day.
All right, I appreciate you coming in. Take it easy.
Anytime, pal. Talk to you later.
Bye-bye. Can't you find your mute button, Joy? I'm just being a shit stirrer. My wife Amber comes to tell me that the arbitress are nearly done. It's like, so what? They're taking all the wood. Who gives a shit? Tell me when they're gone, and I'll go and move my car back up the driveway. That's about it. I go back out there, I'll abuse them. Stuff. Idiots. Thanks for coming in, Joy. Yeah, you want one that's going to give you the wood, though, not one that gives you bullshit excuses. There you go, that's enough now. We've pretty much gone down to this notch down here.
engineer.
Yeah, that's covered out. Got a bit thin there. Oh, shit happens. You're on leak, you got one fucking bit of material.
improvement.
There you go, folks. Got a bit thin there and chipped out, but you know, shit happens. You get that. So you can see in there, got to the right down to the bark. You know, that doesn't matter. I don't mind. Still looks nice. Oops, just need to finish the bottom up a little bit. Just a bit of sanding sealer and a bit of polish. I used Yorkshire Grit and Microfine abrasive posts, which are sold at Woodworking Supplies, Queensland. Website's in my description for this video. A couple of burn lines. I did one fainter one and two darker ones either side, just to break it up a little bit. So I wanted to do a couple of rings down there, but I didn't want to do it to make it too crowded. Right, take it easy. Thanks for coming. Hit the like or dislike, whatever floats your boat. Bye.